Howdy folks, welcome back to FTV Live. I'm Banks. We're in need of a new co-host since the last one graduated. So we are introducing our brand new senior, Frankie.
Hello guys. I've killed and replaced Gabby. So, what'd you get up to this summer?
I ate SpaghettiOs.
All summer?
Not all summer. Yeah, no, all summer. Every day I woke up, I opened a can of SpaghettiOs, and I boiled them. I boiled that soup.
Did you boil the can too?
I made, make no waste, Always don't forget to eat the can. I know people don't like the peel, but there's a lot of good nutrients in there.
Yeah, it's really good.
There's a lot of iron, good for your blood and your bones.
It is. It's great for your blood, actually.
What did you do this summer?
What did I do this summer? I worked. I became a wage slave, and I had my soul completely drained out from me, which is surprising because I am ginger and I don't have a soul anyways. So I don't know how they did that.
Yeah, it was part of your dental
it's actually
plan.
Part of the credit.
Yeah, they gave you a soul and one of the teeth they replaced.
Yeah.
Every time you get a new tooth, you get a soul.
You get an extra
That's
soul.
why the tooth fairy likes to collect teeth. That they love collecting the souls of children.
Yeah. Okay, tooth fairy implies the existence of other bone fairies. Do you think?
It doesn't really. It sort of implies the existence of body part fairies as a whole.
Yes.
So, if I were to lose my eyeballs, do you think the eyeball fairy would give me a nice $20 bill for it?
Maybe, but if you were to sell it on the black market, it'd be more than $20. So I think you should upcharge the.
You're so right. Actually, weird quirk of my family and how they taught the tooth fairy to me was that they already knew off the bat that I was probably going to be a smart ass and trying to prove the tooth fairy wasn't real.
Yeah.
And so they leveraged faith in order to be yeah, well, believing is what makes it real, which was sweet and nice.
Yeah.
And it was my grandparents who were dearly departed were the ones who were leaving me money beneath my pillows, and it was so sweet.
I think I always knew that the tooth fairy wasn't real from when I remembered. I just liked money, so I didn't say anything to my parents for years, so I could continue to collect money because I actually didn't get all of my adult teeth until 6th grade.
Hold on. I just had a PTSD moment.
Yeah.
I remember in middle school, 8th grade, I spent 1 year at Lusher, and Lusher does some things to your Willow. It does something to your brain, man. And there was a good portion of people, funnily enough, in 8th grade that still believed in Santa.
Yes.
And I started saying things like, Santa can't be real because Christ wasn't real. And now that isn't good.
That is really
You
funny.
You
were literally the Jewish kids from Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
I was literally...
You were literally the Jewish kid.
Can't forget the Jewish kid from, what was it? Pitch Perfect? Deaf Jew Club.
Deaf Jew Club,
It's I was just antagonizing them for no reason.
That's great.
Because I just hated that school. And look, Willow, it was a good place. They had $1 lemonade drinks, and it was very cheap.
In general?
Just in the vending machines, you could buy a big Minute Maid bottle for $1.
Yeah.
And it was good. Besides that, I wound up eating lunch behind the bleachers because just like this school, the cafeteria is too small to handle this surplus population. I don't get that. Our cafeteria...
It's too small?
It's actually way too small, though. It can only fit 1/10 of the students.
Yeah, isn't the entire campus too small? That's why we have UNO classes, is because we physically don't have enough.
Literally, we ran out of classrooms. We had to borrow some from UNO.
Yeah, it's crazy. My favorite fun fact about the Franklin architecture is that it was built by a prison architect, the buildings.
Wait,
designed by
a prison architect? As in an architect that came out of prison? Or an architect that worked on prisons?
That worked on prisons, designed.
Yeah, that explains it. That also, funnily enough, does not explain why there's a bunch of empty space above the auditorium. So, the auditorium goes up to the 2nd floor, right?
Yeah.
From the outside in, you can see that there's a 3rd floor above that.
Yeah.
But it goes completely unused. I had the chance to go on the catwalks above the stage, and I realized that it's just open.
It's called The Fly, actually, part of theaters. It's where if you were to have things coming flying down, you would store them there. So you
can throw rocks at your actors.
Yes, so you can throw rocks at the actors. But Franklin, we have that space. It's just not big enough to really be usable for anything.
If they were just extend it back
It's physically, like, we have the space, but it's not enough.
We could
to
put
do
classrooms in there. Genuinely, we would not need UNO classes. We could just.
If we could
I know it's expensive. Okay, I'm not an accountant.
Banks hates the theater department and thinks that we should get less supplies and.
I became disillusioned as a theater kid when I cried off set as a stagehand during Willow School because the stage manager actually just despised me.
You're weak.
They were abusive. They were physically violent.
Yes, and you were weak for crying.
This is my team drama moment where I expose them on Twitter or whatever.
Expose them on Twitter.com. Don't
yeah.
you mean X?
Sorry. X. Alright, so on Twitter, when someone has like a handle that a company wants, they normally buy it from them, right? So there's this photographer who for years has been using X as their brand name.
Yeah.
And now Twitter changed their name to X. Great, they think. I can just sell my name and retire, you know? Like, I can lose my brand, sure, but like, you know, I can be spent like $1 million, 10 million, I can retire from that. So, Elon Musk just takes the Twitter handle. No payment, no notice of anything. He just took the login from him.
Yeah.
You know.
Elon Musk. Sucks.
Yeah, Mr. Musk.
He's bad. We don't
you know, closeted Nazi, Elon Musk.
Not barely closeted.
You know, it's a thinly veiled.
Like, mask is basically off, you know?
Whoever is the author of this world really likes their on-the-nose allegories.
Yeah, really. Especially, like, with Amazon, too. If you were to have, like, this mega corporation... Like,
he drove a car into space. And you are not wondering if he has too much money.
Yeah, exactly.
Cyberpunk.
Didn't he, like... And, rocket... Like, he had a rocket launch that was upside down? Or something like that? Like,
it was a rocket. It went up. And then it just went... Phew.
Oh my god, yeah.
It made a U-turn, like if the Challenger didn't explode midair instead just hit the ground.
Did you ever have a song, like a playground song in elementary school about killing Barney?
Oh, yes. I don't know where that came from. Like, some things we just did that came from nowhere. Like, look, under there. Under where? I mean, like, we all did that, and yet no one invented it?
I guess it's just, like, kind of such a...
There must be something tribal in the way that we pass down these ideas.
And also...
Down from, like, second grade to first grade.
Like, the S, the, like...
Oh, yeah, the cool swag S.
That's been, like, traced to the 1800s, right?
Even sometimes earlier.
Yeah, it's, like...
You know the tablets that have Gilgamesh's, like, story on it?
Yeah.
Nearby, they found something that was cracked, but they think it might be the swag S.
Oh, my God.
The S did not exist in their language. Why do they have it?
Well, probably because, like, cuneiform is just, like, a bunch of, like...
Well, they did in clay tablets where it's like Bronze Age script.
Where
they don't make like straight lines. It's all like angular scratches.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Why did they have the swag? I mean, it probably isn't because it's an assumption.
Yeah.
But there's a chance it could be, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
Because it means we're predictable.
It does. Which I don't know. I think I find comfort in that. Like, humans will change, but you know. We all have these fundamental things that make us similar. Yeah,
like sharp swords and bread.
Bread.
I'm pretty sure every culture made some kind of fried food.
Yeah.
Mainly bread.
Bread. Because they all had like
We got latkes.
We got latkes. Which
yeah, but we're swaggier because we had potatoes instead of wheat.
Oh my god. Did you know people used to think potatoes cause leprosy?
People used to think that tomatoes were the ones causing lead poisoning.
Yeah, but no, the thing with like leprosy...
Wait, they thought eating potatoes made you a leper?
Yes, because people would develop rashes after eating them because the potatoes are in the nightshade family, right? And they also thought it was from the devil because potatoes come from...
they could just say they hate the Irish, like...
No, it's not. Potatoes don't come from...
Yeah, they don't come from Ireland. They came from the Americas, the Incas.
The Incas. And so they thought because they didn't worship...
Cultural appropriation from the Irish.
They thought because potatoes came from the Incas and the Incas didn't worship a Christian god that they were from the devil.
Devil fruit.
Yes, basically. And it got so bad that this, like, king of some, I don't know, small European country, his, like...
Italy.
It wasn't Italy, it was some other place. But his, like, population was, like, starving because they wouldn't eat potatoes. So what he did is that he set up guards to guard this potato garden or farm or whatever, but only during the morning or, like, the day. So people would be like, oh my god, potatoes are so valuable because they're guarding it, and we need to get them.
I've heard this story.
So he didn't have guards at night because he wanted people to come in and steal potatoes so they could have food to eat, and that's what they did.
You know, not all heroes wear capes. Some of them
wear
crowns and
are
set
probably-
guards only during the day.
And are probably
and
inside.
gaslight you into stealing potatoes.
Yes. And did you know you can survive off of 3 foods, and those 3 foods are potatoes, oats, and milk? You can survive off of oatmeal and mashed potatoes.
Eastern European diet.
Yeah.
That's what you can afford with your salary in Russia.
Yeah, that's what I can afford with my salary right now.
That's what I can afford without a salary.
How are you getting money? What is your income if you don't... You stealing? You're robbing?
Okay, we are kind of running out of time here.
Okay.
So we will be doing an outro. Thank you for watching FTV. I'm Banks.
I'm Frankie.
And we'll see you all next time.
I feel like we should type.
Babe Nation.
Babe Nation, what's up?